Pierre Poilievre just went on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he said his goal was to reach millions of Americans and push back against Trump's tariffs on Canadian goods. I typically don't listen to Joe Rogan or Pierre Poilievre because I disagree with almost everything they say. But I listened to the entire 2.5 hour show because I figured I would hear something controversial I could talk about. But I was surprised. I saw the human side of Poilievre, a version of him that I liked a lot more than the divisive politician that I'm used to seeing. But when he was talking to Rogan, he seemed much more relaxed. It reminded me of when he was eating that apple in the interior, talking to a reporter. He was relaxed and conversational, like somebody you could sit down and have a drink with. And he did make a strong case for Canada. He argued that tariffs are only hurting Americans because Canada can help America in two ways that are very important to them: affordability and security. He said Americans benefit massively from discounted Canadian oil, and Canada has the lumber to build new homes and the minerals to build everything from aluminum to computer chips to weapon systems. He spoke about the resilience of First Nations people, which I appreciated. He pushed back against Trump's 51st state comments, saying, "I wish the president would knock that shit off. Canada will never become the 51st state." He defended Canada's oil sands, and he refused to criticize Prime Minister Mark Carney on foreign soil, something that Rogan said was so Canadian. There are critics who say that Poilievre risks being associated with everything that Joe Rogan has ever said. And we all know Rogan is quite controversial, but I don't really see it that way. It's not like Poilievre boosted Joe Rogan's platform. It was the other way around. On any given episode, Joe Rogan is reaching up to 10 million Americans and 1 million Canadians. This was a way for Poilievre to speak directly to them because they're distrustful of the mainstream media, and they would not have heard his message on any other platform. There's probably millions of Americans who now know who Poilievre was, having not had any idea who he was before. I'll give credit where credit is due. I think Poilievre did a good job. He handled himself well, and he represented Canada well. Okay, that's all I have today, just a short video. Everyone, please subscribe to the channel, and you can support the channel on Substack. The link is in my bio. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.